YouTube, hello Facebook, hello America. My name is Pepra. The title of this program is Let's Talk America. Let's Talk America. We talk about social and economic issues. And this program is produced by Ghanaba Radio. Ghanaba Radio, we're located in Omaha, Nebraska. Ghanaba Radio is an online radio station. We play music of all genres. We do talk shows and discussions on social and economic issues. And if you also want us to play a special music for you or your loved one on a special occasion, we can also do that. So I ask for your support to subscribe, hit on the subscribe, and turn on notification, and also share the video with other people. Ghanaba Radio, you can reach us at www.ghanabatradio.com. That's our website, www.ghanabatradio.com. If you go to Facebook or YouTube, you type in Ghanaba Radio and you will pull us. We just started. In fact, if you get to our website, we just started. We're trying to grow our audience. So when you get to the website, you hit on play, you're going to hear us play music. We play music 24/7. We also do live shows sometimes. And so please support us in growing our audience. Thank you very much. So today's topic on Let's Talk America is on illegal immigration. So let's go and watch this video, and then I will return with my opinion on the illegal immigration. Thank you.
If anything, Mexico's northern border is a symbol of inequality. On one side, a world of privileges, and on the other, stories of people in search of an opportunity. This family from El Salvador came first in the early morning to check the situation. Climbing is not easy. The boys are petrified, and one shouts, "Don't hurt my mama or my papa." They keep on trying, in eyesight of the American Border Patrol, who laugh loudly as they fail and finally walk off, exhausted. This part of the wall was built nearly 25 years ago during the Clinton years. It's been fortified by several administrations since. The razor wire was added a few weeks ago. If the heavy presence of the American Border Patrol is meant to be a deterrent, it's not working. These young men jumped over in a matter of minutes. They have nothing to lose. About an hour later, another group arrived. Kelly Maldonado left Honduras with her twin daughters. Along the way, she became friends with Elda and her 3 children. They are relying on each other to take the leap across the border. Kellyn was hesitating at first. She told her daughters she was risking so much so they could get an education. But then it goes very quickly. The men first, then one child, another, and yet another. It's now the turn of Kellyn and Elda. It's too difficult. The Border Patrol has already surrounded those who jumped. It's too late for them. One of Kellyn's daughters sneaks back through the bars. She pushes her back into the United States, a desperate gesture by an anguished mother who has little to offer. I have to go to my children, she keeps on repeating, as a border guard carries them away. The rest of the group is also led away, detained, but now they have the right to claim asylum. Elda is in pain and wonders what will happen to her 18-month-old baby. She was still breastfeeding him. We ask where the children will spend the night. I don't know is the answer. Then it slowly sinks in. The children are in the US, but Kellen and Elda are still in Mexico, separated by the wall. They will try again and again, this time in search of their children held somewhere in America. Hud Abdel Hamid, Al Jazeera, along Mexico's northern border.
So welcome back and thank you for watching the video. So what's my opinion? What's my opinion on illegal immigration? Okay, I think that America, I believe actually, that America is an immigrant nation. In the early years, the men and women who came to the shores of this country, they were immigrants. They didn't have any major professions. But when they arrived, they worked hard and they sent their children to school, who today are the doctors, the nurses, the technicians, the senators. We can go on and on and on. So again, if we say we are allowing people to come here, or we're going to allow people to come here based on merit, then it's not being fair, because in the early years, the immigrants that came here, they didn't have any high professions, like I said. So every country has its immigration laws. Every country has its immigration laws set by the government. Since we have borders, and these borders divide us, in crossing, in going to one country to another, crossing the borders, there are immigration rules set for every country. So going to another country without the proper formalities is breaking their immigration rules. So, do we have to build a border? Yes, yes, yes. We have to build a border. We have to secure the border. And I believe that you have to come here through the right way or through the right means. You cannot just hoop a border and come here. So, it's an offense in breaking the immigration rules. And so, you have to explain to the government how you here without proper formalities of immigration. Now, another exception is the asylum, where the immigrant is facing a threat in his home country, so he decides to come here. That, in that case, your case can be looked at, and then the government or the immigration officer will determine whether you can stay or you have to be deported. Now, what is going on currently is a humanitarian crisis at the border. And we know that most of the immigrants that come here is by economic, they come here for economic reasons, because the economy is hard. Maybe they can't find jobs, and so they come here, and they believe that life is gonna be better here. Okay, so how do we deal with this current humanitarian crisis? I would say, first of all, there has to be a plan to secure the border. Okay, that's the first thing on the list. And then, with these immigrants here, men, women, children, proper health care, they need to be taken care of. It is a right, it's not a privilege. No matter how criminal you are, okay, it is a right for them to be taken care of concerning their health. Okay, they're supposed to be taken care of and treated, because it's a long journey they undertook. Okay, they need also to be fed nutrition. It's also a right, it's not a privilege. Okay, and then also having legal access It's also a right. It's not a privilege. Okay, so once these people step on the American soil, men, women, children, they are entitled to this right. Okay, this is the United States. We treat people with dignity. Okay, that's how it is. Okay, it's like somebody coming to your house, running from somewhere to your house. He comes in, you don't turn them away. You receive them, you give them water to drink. Maybe he's hungry, you give food, and then after, you listen to what they have to say. Okay, the same way these people came here. Okay, you take care of them, and then after, you listen to them, what they say. Each and every one of them is entitled to an immigration lawyer. We'll listen to your case and find out whether you can stay or you have to be deported. Okay? Now, like I said, first of all, you have broken the country's immigration rules. Okay? So now, we cannot look at the children and deport them for Christ's sake. You cannot separate a child from his mother. So what do? You establish a biological connection that the child, they are biologically connected by DNA. If so, the mother and the child have to be taken care of. Okay. However, you can put that fine. You can find the mother and put that on their file. Okay. You break our immigration rules, we're gonna fine you for this amount. Okay. So she gets a job. You create an opportunity where they can work. Because we have immigrants here who are working on the farms, right? Okay. So you let them work, and then you deduct that money out of their uh, wages. Now, guess what? This is going to be a revenue. So now see how you're turning this whole thing around. Okay? You find them jobs, make them work, and let them pay. Okay? Let them pay for all the costs and all the expenses. Okay? Now, that way, it is more humane. Okay? Because you cannot just say, okay, go home. We're going to let you go. Okay? Take care of them. Okay, so upon what grounds would you send them home? When, first of all, you are here and you get involved in a criminal offense, already being an immigrant, and you involved in a criminal offense, then you can be deported. Okay, you can be deported for that reason. So that is my solution to this whole thing. Okay, that's my solution. Now, along the way, the government of the United States can talk to the government of El Salvador, to Nicaragua, to Venezuela, okay, and see what they can do to stop this mass immigration, okay. And this is where Mexico comes in because it looks like these people coming from Guatemala, the channel, okay, they come from the path is through Mexico. So I think that is why the president tried to tariff Mexico. To say, okay, you guys are not doing any, you're not doing us help by stopping this mass immigration. Okay, so Mexico need to get involved in it and stop it because okay, how did these guys get through Mexico to come here? Which means that they are also even breaking the immigration rules of Mexico. Okay, so there has to me, that will be the solution. You turn this thing around to profit the United States, make them feel better, make them feel welcome because they are already here. Okay, and once they step on the American soil, they have a right. They have a right, just like you and me and everybody. Okay, we are not an inhumane country. We are not an inhumane people to cage these people, okay, or maltreat, especially the children. Okay, so this is my opinion on this, and I'd like you to leave your comments over there and see you know, I mean, so that I know also how you think. Okay, now concerning the 2 million undocumented, they have to be the same. They have to be documented. And then they have to, because already some of them are paying taxes to the government anyway. They have to be documented. That way they can be tracked. These ones that are there, they have to be documented so they can be tracked. Okay? So that is what I have to say. And thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And you hear from me again on Let's Talk America. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video. Let me see. Tell me how I'm doing. Let me see how I'm doing on this, and share the video and listen to Ghanaba Radio. Thank you. You have a wonderful day.